JMG Sound and United Plugins released another plugin this week called Expanse 3D. I had the pleasure of reviewing Orbitron a few months back, also from JMG Sound, so I'm excited to see what Jason cooked up this time around. Expanse 3D is a plugin that they tout on the website as not just a stereo widener, but a psychoacoustic processor that uses saturation, phase offsetting, delay networks, and more to make your sounds bigger and add contrast and definition. Does it live up to the hype? And is it a good fit for your home studio? Stick around and find out. All right, so first off, we're going to take a quick tour of the looks of Expanse 3D. The main feature is this colorful cube in the middle with my personal 3 favorite colors of printer ink, representing the 3 dimensions on the 3 visible faces of the cube. The cyan blue is width, the yellow is depth, and the magenta is height. These knobs control the amount of each of the dimensions that is added, and as you turn the knob, the cube responds in kind with that visual pre-attentive property. Very cool. Below each knob is a pop-out menu for changing dimensional modes, like inverted, or there's tight, or extended lows, or extended highs. And on either side of the cube are input and output gains, including the knobs and the meters. And along the top is the preset loader. I counted 19 different presets, including the initial preset, all with names like backing or keys, pluck, etc. And right-clicking brings up this menu that has oversampling options, size options, as well as this nifty link feature, which lets you inversely adjust the gains. Overall, I really love the look of this plugin. It's got a cool gray, like the circuit board appearance, the futuristic fonts. Of course, the color cube, can't go wrong there with the Borg. And it's very, what you see is what you get. So, off to a good start. Now let's hear how it sounds. All right, so I've got Expanse 3D set up on the master chain of my plugin testbed track. I've got the drums soloed for now, which are just a simple loop from a drum library with some compression on them, but nothing else. So I'm going to go ahead and start those drums, and then we'll start playing with the 3 main controls. Starting off with width. You can hear that difference right away. Well, let's change this to inverted. And then there's the alternate. And alternate inverted. I think for this application, I like the normal the best so far. All right. It's a quick A-B there. You can really tell the difference. All right, now let's check out the depth control. So, as you can hear with the depth, it sounds like a reverb almost, like a room reverb. But it's actually a set of delays, and it really it adds some largeness to it, but it doesn't do what reverb tends to do, which is wash it out. You know, it puts it in the background. All right, and let's check out the height. Ooh. Wow. Let's just do a quick A-B on that. You can hear that. Those hats just really... Oh, I love that. All right. Well, let's go ahead and unsolo. All right, and now we'll do the same thing we were just doing a minute ago by playing with the different options. hear how switching between that normal and inverted really brings that guitar out more? But I like the normal for this application because it really keeps that roundness of the mix. All right, now let's add some depth. As a very pleasant, it's almost like a reverb, but I know it's not. All right, now let's throw in some height. That saturation in the high end. Just hear the difference. That is slamming. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. I think I might find my new favorite stereo plugin. This is amazing. And yes, it's more than a stereo plugin. There's a lot more to it, but wow. When I first downloaded Expanse 3D to start this review, I have to admit I was a bit hesitant about the price versus the features. I mean, it's 3 knobs. So how could that be worth the price, right? Well, as you just heard, it's really like it's 3 plugins in one. You've got that width control for your standard stereo, but you can invert it and alternate it. So imagine you're putting it on 2 different melody instruments. You invert or alternate one and leave the other normal. So their waveforms both start at different places on both channels, leaving room in the mix for both, even if they're occupying the same frequencies, which is just brilliant. And then you've got that depth control, which is like a series of slapback delays timed just right. So it adds that feel of like a room reverb without pushing the sound backwards. And then finally that height control, which adds that saturation and snap on the high end and a slight boost in the lows, which uses science to make it seem even taller. And all of that adds up to enough features for an easy 5 stars and enough value for 5 stars in that department as well. And what more can I say about the usability other than, wow. I mean, you saw that. That was fast. I cranked the 3 knobs, a little this way, a little that way, and bam, the whole mix sounds that much better. I'm not kidding when I say this will probably be my new stereo imaging plugin, plus more. So, another 5 stars for usability, bringing the total for this review to a solid 5 stars. I highly recommend that you check this plugin out. And if you see it on sale, definitely take it for a spin before the sale ends. If you want to learn how to set up your very own home studio like this one, the gear, the software, the acoustic treatment, head on over to my website, link in the description for your free guide. So thanks for watching. If this is your first time, smack that subscribe button for me, would you? And have a great day in your home studio today.